even though I'm finishing up my parasite detox, the multiple times that I have done mushrooms, I've been able to dig deeper and dig deeper, of course, with that medicine. I don't think I've shared this. I think it was like last week. My friend had told me that she had been doing microdosing to help with her REM sleep and to astral travel and stuff. So I was like, I'll give this a try tonight. So instead of having it in a capsule form, because I just have the medicine itself, I was like, well, 2 caps isn't a lot. So I took 2 caps of mushrooms. Whew, sorry, I'm still releasing. Ugh. I took the 2 caps of mushrooms, and an hour goes by and I'm like, oh, I'm starting to feel it a little more than I wanted to. So I was like, well, if I'm gonna do this, let's do it right. So I took another cap. Something is definitely going on with my womb, my little universe. So when I did that mushroom meditation, I was just meditating, and then I opened my eyes. I was looking at myself in the mirror, like an actual physical mirror, because that can help open portals a little bit easier. I was looking at myself in the mirror, staring at my third eye, and I got really distracted and my thoughts were completely just somewhere else. And while my thoughts were traveling places, my body kind of gave me the signal in my left abdomen area. So right here, it gave me a sharp pain, and that really made me come back into my body. And I was like, whoa, okay, this kind of hurts right now. And I have a very high pain tolerance, good sports syndrome. It shot me kind of back into my body, and I was like, okay, well, let's address this. What's going on? So I moved my hand there. Even just thinking about this, my ovary starting to hurt. Then my right ovary started to hurt, and I've been having some ovary pain, at least for the past 4 periods has been more significant, but at the beginning of 2019 it was slow, and then just in the last 4 months it really was starting to get worse. My moon cycle has been all messed up, inconsistent, not a lot of blood flow. That is what I will be addressing after I finish this cleanse, because this has been long overdue. But to get back to my medicine meditation, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I wish I could make visuals for you guys. So my soul is out in the cosmos, and this is the 3rd time that this has happened doing mushrooms. I have a soul partner out there, and I'm pregnant. When my ovary started hurting this recent meditation, I was holding my ovary, and I had to lay on my side because I was in so much pain. I had to be in a fetal position holding my stomach. But I just started bawling my eyes out because it was so painful. I got this visual that I had triplets, and one of them that I named Cosmo, he spoke to me and was like, I've been talking to you for a long time now, and you weren't hearing my messages clearly. You were so focused on the parasites that you chose not to hear my message because you were focused on other things, and that's okay. Cosmo passed away, but also he detached himself from me because something is severely going wrong with my ovaries. Basically, I felt him pass away, I have a miscarriage. That was what I was crying about. It was really painful, really, really painful. I was talking to my friend and he was like, well, yes, even though he isn't a physical form yet, he probably detached yourself so you could, one, receive the message, but also two, to tell you how important it is. And that message that he delivered to me was very, very profound. And I'm going to be moving forward into this womb healing. Tomorrow I have my consultation with an Ayurvedic practitioner, and we'll see what happens. But this is going to be a long journey. I just have to remember that it's going to take about a year at least for things to really start improving and revitalize that tissue, my womb, my universal energy, because it's time. It's been way too long. But I also did some research because my friend, he's in Chinese medicine, he thought, well, maybe you have endometriosis. And I looked that up and I don't believe I have that. No, I intuitively know that I don't have that. But I think I have pelvic inflammatory disorder, PID. That really resonated with me because sometimes it can happen after having an STD, and an old partner of mine about 4 years ago had given me herpes and chlamydia. I was still, at the time, I was only like 18. I was still new to my healing journey and learning about my body. I was raw vegan at the time. I was doing an herbal fast. I was not doing it correctly. Anyway, I was like, okay, it's fine. Like, my body's gonna heal itself. Oh my gosh, my alarm went off and scared me really bad. I had delayed going to my doctor for the herpes and the chlamydia. Well, one, I didn't even know I had chlamydia. I just thought it was herpes. Well, first, I didn't even think I had herpes. I thought I had ringworm. But anyway, I did delay going to see the doctor when I had chlamydia. I still even delayed taking the prescription medicine because this was when I was like, fuck pharmaceuticals, like fuck all the doctors, fuck Western medicine. But anyway, so obviously I am paying the price for that. Maybe I still even have chlamydia. I have no idea. So I do need to go to an OBGYN or my doctor. But now that I'm thinking about it, like, I have had tests in 2018 that would have told me if I had chlamydia. So maybe I don't have it. But there's definitely something going on. It's related to my heart. My heart's related to my ovary. And then my ovary is related to my hip pain and discomfort. And it's just a domino effect. So I'm excited to start my womb healing and my journey to basically preparing my body to procreate. Because before this meditation, I had another mushroom trip, and that mushroom trip really made me realize that even though I might not want it now, I definitely want to be a mother. And whether I have children or not, everything that I do is to make sure that I pass down as little as possible of any kind of disease, any emotional trauma, anything that can be harmful to my child, whether or not I have one. Because even if I don't have one, then I'm healing ancestral and generational trauma, and I'm honoring them by taking care of my temple and enjoying life as much as possible and being happy. So I'm so excited again to embark on this journey. And it's funny because I bought an herbal vaginal steam, and my intuition was like, do it, do it, do it, do it. But that wasn't where my focus was at the time. And that was Cosmo telling me, like, hey, do these things for yourself so I can still live. And I ignored those signs, but I can only do what I know what to do at the time. And at the time, I didn't know it was happening, but now I do, and so stay tuned.